I think that the Cuban example again shows the way of what the role of urban agriculture is going to be, because when the Soviet bloc collapsed, the imports of pesticides and fertilizers and petroleum especially went down 80% in the island. So they had a huge problem of bringing food from the rural areas to the urban areas. And urban agriculture was born, and there's 50,000 hectares of urban agriculture in Cuba, producing on an average of 15 to 20 kilograms per square meter of food with agroecological methods, supported by special offices of the Ministry of Agriculture with research and extension and seeds and knowledge and so on, and mechanism of extension of the knowledge and so on. And is proving to be providing about 30 to 35% of the food that is consumed in the major cities, of not just vegetables, but also protein in the form of poultry, some pigs, eggs, milk, things of that nature. So definitely urban agriculture is playing a major role in terms of closing the circles of consumption and production, reducing the food miles, emissions, everything that you can imagine, and also bringing social aspects to the cities that did not exist. And so peri-urban agriculture, which is a little bit wider, also plays very important roles. All the agriculture that is surrounding the cities, in Cuba, for example, now there's a land reform in which they are giving away land in a circle of 10 kilometers around the major cities to anybody that asks for land, as long as they can produce. They give on average 13 hectares. There's 100,000 petitions for land, most 40% coming from young people. So young people want to go back. Many young people want to do agriculture, but the main limitation in the world, except Cuba, is land access, the cost of land. So there's no other country in the world that is giving away land in order to make it productive. So this is a fantastic opportunity, and I think a fantastic example. Now, the other aspects that are very important that people don't realize, that in addition to providing food, this urban agriculture can have major impacts on the quality of life of the people in the cities. For example, in Brazil, there has been a lot of studies done showing that small cities surrounded by sugarcane plantations are 10 degrees hotter than cities that are surrounded by small farms. In Japan, they've done studies where they show that cities that are surrounded by small farmers using organic methods of production have cleaner water than those that are surrounded by large-scale agricultural systems. So you have all these environmental benefits that come, but also there's social benefits. Studies that were done many years ago, back in the 80s in California, by rural sociologists that studied communities surrounded by large-scale industrial agriculture versus communities surrounded by small farmers. The communities that were surrounded by larger farmers had more drug problems, family violence, unemployment, and violence of all kinds in those cities. So social cohesion comes together with a direct relationship between the people and the producers and nature and so on and so on. So there's so many benefits that we need to think about beyond just the access to nutritious food, the environmental benefits, the social benefits, the cultural benefits that come with peri-urban agriculture.